Yo, this is Citano plays Seiken Densetsu 3. Now, this is gonna be the third time we're gonna go through this very storyline here in Mana Holyland. But look at what we have now. Yeah, we have some familiar faces here. We have Duran and Hawk, and we have Lise in our party. Why? So this is basically Team C. This is the storyline in which Lise is the main character, but Hawk as well is part of this team. Both have the same storyline and both characters are part of this team. Now, you might have seen that they have different colors and looks depending on what you saw in Team A and B. That's because, as I said earlier, that I wanted to do class change on this character differently than in parties 1A and B. So for example with Lise, in Team 2 or Team B, I went Valkyrie with Lise, making her gain stat up magic. Now in this team I made her to go down to the Rune Maiden, giving her stat downs instead and giving her the ultimate classes of Dragon Master and Defender Knight. So of course, as I said before as well, don't go dark on both Hawk and Lise. So since I went dark on Hawk's party in party A, that means Hawk in party C will be going light, becoming a ranger. So ranger has trap spells instead of ninjutsus, which are pretty decent, and they also have the sleep flower for sleeping enemies, and body change to reducing their effectiveness in battle of turns of offense and defense. And you see the Hawk's ultimate classes are the Wanderer and the Rogue. And finally, Duran went Gladiator in Team A, so in Team C, Duran goes to become a Knight, where he can become a Paladin or a Lord in his final classes. And also a cool thing about Duran actually though is in this one, if you see in the bottom here, Gold Shield. Yeah, Duran is the only player in Seiken Densetsu 3 that can fullify the 5th item slot, the shields. Shields can only be given to Duran if he goes light side. So if you go Knight, then you can wear a shield. This also goes for Duran if he goes to become a Paladin or a Lord. Now shields gives him a huge evade increase, so he'll be much better to take on enemies in terms of fighting them, that he'll be able to dodge more attacks. And of course, with Duran as going light, just like Kevin, he can learn to heal. Which I should actually do right now before I go forward. So Lise has that down spells. Power down, protect down, speed down, and mind down. Duran can heal, which is very, very useful to have. And Hawk has Spike, Arrow, Sleep Flower, and also he will learn to get body change, but we need to go one more level up for that. So, now we have seen the storyline of Duran Angela as main character, and we have seen the storyline of what happens when you have Kevin and Carly as main character. Now let's see what happens when you have Lise or Hawk, or in this case, Lise and Hawk as your main characters. What will happen then? You're about to see. So yeah, Hawk has a bit low attack though as a ranger. He only hits for 1, but he strikes multiple times. Now, this is kind of cool thing with Lise though, because Lise, both classes, the Valkyrie and the Rune Maiden, has full screen text. That's pretty damn cool. A bit weird thing though is that the ninja of Hawk has less attack power, but the ranger has a full screen tech. And the gladiator of Duran has more attack power than the paladin, than the knight. But the knight as well don't have a full screen tech. He only has a single target tech. Ouch. I hate these enemies so much. So we have to heal. It's weird to see Duran healing. At least now you've seen all characters who can heal in the game. The 3 characters who can heal in the game are Carly, who can always heal, and Duran and Kevin, who can also heal only if they go light side in your first class change. So Let's give a heal as well to Lise. It's just that Rabbi Storm is just annoying to deal with. Now this part is a bit, could be a very, very powerful team. The only problem is that going light on both the Ron and the Hawk means that they can actually do a lot of the damage now, but suddenly becomes a lot more physical weaker. Just look at this. So as you see, Hawk has a full screen tech. He throws daggers at all enemies, which is pretty cool. He's just a bit weak physically. The Ron as well. He becomes more tanky in that he can wear shields to have higher evade rates and he can heal. So when the Ron goes dark side, he's become so powerful. He's almost becoming the strongest person on the team. But we go light side and he basically drops a few spots in the physical side. Lise, however, actually becomes very good now, very strong. The Ron still hits harder than Lise though. But Lise still gets kind of strong with this class. This is his single target tech. So yeah, what do you think we're wondering now? I kinda guess already what's gonna happen, but if you are one of the guys who haven't watched the other parts of part A, B, and B, I'll actually gonna wait with telling you what's going to happen, because that will be spoiling a bit. Don't wanna do that. Just like the other ones, we have to go through here, and we have to go to the Sword of Mana, so that we can get our wishes coming true. And for course, regarding wishes, Lise's brother has been kidnapped by Bijou and the Navarre soldiers. So she wants to get him back to safety, and she believes she can do that by getting the Sword of Mana. And for Hawk, that is of course Jessica, who's been cursed. And generally she wants revenge on the death of his friend Eagle. And of course basically the Flame Khan as well, who was Hawk's leader, who also took a beating. So he would really want to get revenge on Bijou. More personal based though. And of course the Ron. He has been besmirched by Corrin that attacked him in Forcina, and he wants to get revenge for his kingdom, to kill Corrin and to basically end the whole deadly threat by Altina that has been attacking Forcina. That's basically the part of vengeance for all the three characters. Now Lise is the main character here, but Hawk is also part of the storyline as well. That is why I wanted to have them both in the same party, because I want to show you guys what happens if we pick both characters and wants revenge on the main enemies. What happens when both of them are starring in the team? This is what happens. We're gonna finish this rebellion now, and then we're gonna go and get the Sword of Mana. There it goes. Third time's a charm. The Sword of Mana! The Sword of Mana! Wait! Slow down! Try it again! So just with Duran in Team A, with Carly in Team B, and now with Lise in Team C, they have finally reached the Mana Sword. Their wishes are about to come true. They are about to get their redemption that they have been waiting for ever since the intro story that they had. And now you see the Mana Stones that have the powers released. They're giving the powers to us so that the Mana Stone can be... The Mana Sword, I say, can be released from its tree, and we can get to take care of business once and for all. And yeah, now things are about to be interesting, because you know what happened in part A and B, right? So now we will see what happens when we have two characters of one same storyline. This also means that there's no real interactions between the storylines of Kevin and Carly in this team, because Neither Kevin or Carly is part of this team, so yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. And then we have the Mana Stone of Wood in the Forest of Wonder, giving its power up to us. And there we go. Shining light. There it is, the Mana Sword. The sword! Finally, the Sword of Mana! We did it! Fairy? Fairy! Where did it go? What do I do with this sword? Huh? I am an image of the goddess of Mana. Lise, hero of the sword, hear me. The fairy has been taken by an evil hand. Please, save her. Goddess, please. My brother, Elliot. I need to know if he's alright. The power of Mana is dying. The tree will wither soon, and I will be gone. I can't do anything for you, but I will give you this final gift. My heroes, Lise, Hawk, Duran. Let the Mana guide you. Wait! It's always sad, this part. You think everything is gonna go good, and then you see how the Mana Goddess image sounds so sad and dying. We get the wind drum because we need to have the flamey, even though I won't be playing this team as the main team, but we will play through this team later on as well in the ending of this game. Now then, let us see what happens with Team C. Corin, what? What the hell happened? Duran, we lost. The enemy has infiltrated our stronghold, Dragon's Hole, and assassinated our leader, the Dragon Emperor. Now there is no reason to fight. Even Corin fell helplessly before the enemy. I too will soon disappear. I owe my life to the Dragon Emperor. His magic revived me after I was killed. What are you saying? Who is the hell is this enemy? Who took the fairy and killed Corin? Tell me! Farewell, Duran. I was once your... Wait, I don't understand. What do you say who you are? Who is the enemy? Damn it, he's gone. Well, I meant to kill Corin with my own hands, and now he's dead. If I defeat whoever defeated Corin, then I'll be stronger than him. I don't care who the opponent is from here on. I'm going. We gotta save the fairy too. Yeah, so Duran's redemption has been done. Corin is dead. This means that he has gotten revenge from what happened in his storyline, but he knows that someone killed Corin for him, and it seems to be an enemy of us as well. So for that, Duran's not really happy. Or shall we say, he's part happy. But there's something else going on here. And remember what you also said what the Dark Knight said? I was once your what? You probably get an idea what it is, but I won't say anything about it. Because Duran is gonna be in our main team, and he's the main character of Team A, we will know more about the Dark Knight later. Remember that Dark Knight is our main adversary in Team A. So we will find out more about the Dark Knight when we get there. And look! Death Jester! Did you kidnap the fairy?
Oh, heavens no! If I had, I wouldn't be lollygagging around here. I'd be waiting behind you in ambush, preparing to take you with the element of surprise.
What do you mean?
But the real reason I'm here is to act as a messenger. My master,
The masked mage has been executed, and the Mirage Palace has been destroyed. The perpetrators of this most vicious crime are waiting for you at the entrance. They made me stay here to tell you, and threatened death if I refused. Well, you're probably going to kill me anyway, so I shall take this opportunity to run. Ta-ta! So you see, no real interaction here at all, because neither Kevin or Carly were part of our team. Now you might be wondering, so we've seen Coroner and Dark Knight, we have seen the Death Jester. Who are we missing? Wasn't there supposed to be someone here? Yes, there was. Who was it? Oh, I think I know whom. So this is what happens when you have Lise and or Hawk as your main characters. This happens. But you! Hold it! Give back the fairy! Lise, warrior princess, I see the sort of man I found you worthy. And like your brother Elliot. What have you done to Elliot? Oh, Elliot is alive. For now. But if you want to see Elliot or the fairy ever again, I suggest you come visit us in Navarre. And bring the sword of mana with you. Wait! But you! Elliot. It's the perfect crime. Wait for us to take the sword and kidnap the fairy as bait. It's obviously a trap. So what do we do? Even if it's a trap, I'm afraid we have to go. I don't know what Bijou is planning, but whatever it is, we can't let her do it. Every minute Elliot is in her hands, that means we can't waste. Let's hurry to Navarre. So there you go. So now we see what happens. This is the third and final storyline. So every bad guy enemy so far has done the evil doing things. They have kidnapped the fairy. We have to rescue her. So in part A we went to Altina, and part B went to the Beast Kingdom. Now for part C we have to go to the Navarre Kingdom. And we have to go and get the fairy back. Everyone probably know what's gonna happen after that, but yeah, I won't really say much because there might be some of you watching this video that haven't seen part A or B, so you don't know what I'm talking about. But this ends this part. In the next part, we are going to head to Navarre. We have to rescue the fairy, even if that means the mana sword will be given up. We have to get the fairy back after request from the mana goddess herself. So if you have any feedback on my Let's Play or discuss this game, then leave a comment below this video. If you want to be notified when I upload more parts and other stuff on my channel, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. With that, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.